Good day, reviewers. For today, we will be discussing about Philippine literature and its poetry. So to begin our lesson, we have here our definition of Philippine literature. Philippine literature is literature associated with Philippines from prehistory through its colonial legacies and onto the present. Pre-Hispanic Philippine literature were actually epics passed on from generation to generation, originally through an oral tradition. So, our premise here, or our basis, is that Philippine literature and its vast and various history mainly came from oral tradition of passing one story to another. That is the premise of our story here. So now we'll be focusing on its poetry, or Philippine poetry to be specific. But before we tackle about Philippine poetry, let us first enumerate and discuss about the types of poems. Here we have our first type of poem, which is a couplet or a stanza that has only two lines. For example is My mother, she sings with her heart opened. I barely could understand until I comprehend. By Jep Pito. We can see here that it only consists of two lines, and that is a couplet. The next type is a tercet, or a stanza composed of five lines. An example is An old silent pond. A frog jumps into the pond. Splash. Silence again. A line from Matsuo Basho's poem. And we can see here that it only consists of three lines. The next here is a quatrain, or a stanza that consists of four lines. An example of it is A summer day, a winter night. Fluffy clouds, stars shine bright. Appreciate all here on earth. Mother Nature, what is she worth? We can see from this passage that it only consists of four lines, hence the term quatrain. This is but the premise of the topic. The next types and the latter portion of the discussion will be discussed next meeting. For now, let us have an activity. These is the instruction. Write an essay on how do you think poetry contributed to the Philippine literature. It should be minimum of 3 paragraphs, with each paragraphs containing 5 sentences. Please refer to the intro, body, conclusion format. And the rubrics is as provided